How's it going, dude? And welcome to If on a Winter's Night for Travelers. I, yeah, this is apparently horror related, I think. I should really read the descriptions of these games. But it just seemed interesting to me. And I kinda like trains. February 1929, somewhere in Central Asia. This is this is cool. And you guys know I love pixel art games. Someone's drunk. Young man. Is everything alright, young man? You seem agitated. Are you not enjoying yourself? Oh, yes, certainly. It is lovely. Party neat. It is, isn't it? Such delightful costumes, and this music is. But where are my manners? My name is Layla. I'm Carlos. Carlo. Sweetie, what is wrong? I can tell there is definitely something on your mind. Are you looking for somebody? Oh no. It's just that I know it must, um, it seems, it can't, blah 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 blah. What do you mean? Surely you must remember something. Well, I was at this hotel in Rome that I do remember. Rome? What a beautiful city. Where were you already? Anyway, I was there to meet my paramour. I was waiting for him to arrive. The Silent Room. So this is just gonna be a series of stories? Ah, beautiful Rome. So glad to see you again. Still as majestic as decadent. And of course as loud as ever. Oh well, I'll sleep when I'm back in Turin, I guess. What time did Patrick say he would? I'm sure he left his telegram around here somewhere. Ah, here it is. My shooting star, thrilled to see you. Please check in the Grand Roma. Everything taken care of. We'll be there around noon. Love, P. He's thrilled to see me. Thrilled. Mm, be still, my beating heart. I should take a quick look in the bathroom mirror, make sure I look presentable. And also, check if room service delivered the flowers I ordered. Everything needs to be perfect. Oh, I can move now. No, that's not the bathroom. This is the bathroom. Ah, no. Why is it so dark? You look handsome. You look, you handsome devil. You really hit the jackpot this time. What if he is the one? The real one? Can you imagine? Having to tell mom and everything. Okay, you know what? We'll cross that bridge when and if we ever get to it. For now, you are, you look dashing, young man. I see no. I'm sure these towels cost more than what I make in a month. That's bad. I don't see any flowers. At least not here. Are these the flowers? Wait, room service delivered. But, uh, but I should move to them somewhere else where they stand out a bit. Maybe here. Much better. And there's the card, just as I requested. To my one and only. He's going to love it. Maybe I should try playing some music. There's even a radio in the room. A radio. This place really has everything. Which one? I wonder how this works. Oh no, what have I done? Oh dear, what a relief. I think I better leave it for Patrick. Okay, so now what? Was he Gin, Vermont, blah 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 blah, yum, blah blah blah. I could not pronounce a lot of that. Okay. Oh. Chester drawers. Socks, underwear, a couple of shirts. And the Rolex Patrick gave me on the first party we met. I'm sure he wouldn't like me to wear it. They're so fancy. Anything else? Get back into the main room. This reminds me of that party. Actually, I don't remember that much about it. Just that there were togas involved. Patrick loves the whole Roman Emperor aesthetic. He'll never admit it, but I'm sure it's part of the reason he lives here. A what? Better not leave the room. Patrick should be here any minute now. Let's sprawl. I want to sprawl out of the couch. Oh, I can see it. Market day. What a racket. Only two things in here I can check. The room service. One of the greatest inventions of mankind. I'm so tired from the trip. I just want to take a nap. And Patrick should be here soon. Maybe we could call losers to have breakfast in bed. Speak of the devil. Is that the phone? Wait, no, it's next door buzzer. Patrick? Is that Patrick? Carlo. Patrick, so happy to see you. Look at you. It's been too long. I missed you. Me too. I'm so happy that you made it all the way here. Now how do you like the place? Give me the room or the city. Both are quite excessive. The room, pretty fancy, isn't it? I'm giving them. I apparently gave them both the same voice. Very much so. Especially that painting over there in the bedroom. The art is really cute. Oh. Oh, this must Blah, blah. Is it this way, I presume? You didn't even notice the flowers. And he's just laughing. You better be. You're the one who has the sleep with that over his head. Absolutely fair. I'll have them transfer you immediately. Patrick, look at this amazing bendo. Bendo. Wrong person. Wink wink. What do you say? Wouldn't you rather have a drink? We should get really, what am I saying? Even if it's only in solidarity with my fellow Americans suffering under the grip of the Vulture Act. Are you serious? Not even in yet. Hey, what about it? But what? You're acting weird. Come on, Carlo. Let's have some fun. Sure, cocktails. Alright, cocktails for breakfast it is. Good, finally showing some sense. I think he roofies us. One for Patrick, one for me. Okay. Oh, so if we're making the drinks, and that means we feed him? I don't know. What am I saying? Have you seen there's a radio? Something's wrong with Patrick. Did you try to find some music? Oh, I didn't come across my mind, but feel free to. You might. Don't mind if I do. There, isn't that nice? Yeah. Oh, they are absolutely lovely. And look, they come with a card. To my one and only. Carlo, I need to tell you something. I want to sit down. I'm fine here, thanks. Look, Carlo, I can't keep doing this. I'm sorry. Why? Don't you like me anymore? Come on, Carlo. You know it's not that. I like you, but this doesn't mean that I... Look, you know this as well as I do that it wasn't meant to last. Don't play dumb now, please. I'm not playing dumb. I truly was starting to believe we were made for each other. And where exactly did you get that idea? Well, in your telegram, for example. I have no idea what you're talking about. What? Are you the one playing dumb now? Here, let me get it from the other room, and I'll show you. You're exhausting, Carlo. Oh, I have a bad feeling. It says George to see me. He said, undisputed proof that he loves me. My shooting star. I see. How can I be so naive? Bill, you dumped me. That's what he... Oh. The shooting star, of course. fleeting, a passing glimpse, and then gone. Is that how you guys define it yourself? I'm just some crazy adventure, or the juice, but it's not that. It has nothing to do with you. It's just wrong. I'm sorry, Carlo. Hmm. Yeah. Wrong? How can this be wrong? The only thing that's wrong is having you hide it. But things will get better one day. They have to. Look, I don't expect you to understand. But I have read these articles, these medical journals. Oh, there are doctors. They get help. They have new therapy. Oh, I'm going to tell my wife everything. I know she'll support me. She and I will go through this together, discreetly. I know we will be stronger for it in the end. And you should think about it too. I read about these. Okay. I don't feel like reading this anymore. Yeah. Coward. Plain and simple. This would be so much more dramatic if there was actual voice acting. Wow, this is going by fast. Oh please, Carl, cut the drama. I have a wife. I have children. Is that what a man does? Period. A man, a snake is what you are. But of course you are a businessman after all. You're just maximizing benefit. This enterprise is turned risky, so you... Oh, okay, I don't have to put up with this. Please call room service and order me a taxi cab. We're done here. I'm done with you. We're just done. You really have some nerve. You want a taxi cab? Call one yourself. Yeah, I know. Okay, fine. I'll ask for one at the reception desk then. This is what I get for trying to make things easy on a loser like you. Loser? Yeah. The nerve. Chasing who knows what or who, taking just one chance out between two. Calling you a loser is actually pretty forgiving. Move away, Carla. I'm done with you. Well, I'm not done with you, you heartless bastard. Well, that was some push. Wow. Wait, do I do something? Oh, okay, I can get up now. Oh god. Patrick, oh god. Anything? Why is it suddenly quiet? What happened? Why am I standing here? I was on my way to the bathroom. I need to wash my face. I need to calm down. We are not gonna like what we see in the bath. The painting changed. What was the... What am I going to do now? I mean, he didn't mean to. Uh... That text went by so fast for me. I'm sorry. I never wanted this. Forgive me. Wherever you are. Please forgive me. Uh... Don't... Oh. Oh. Why wasn't it showing up earlier? It's an invitation. Some kind of masked ball. RSVP not required, but this is supposed to be a mask. It slithers. Oh. So that's what happened. And next thing you know, I'm here in this train with a drink in my hand. And now all feelings unreal, like a strange dream. Oh, oh dear, what a terrible experience that must have been. I'm not surprised that you're feeling disoriented. Excuse me, I am sorry to interrupt. Not at all. Is it, darling? Do you mind if I take a seat? Of course not. Please go ahead. Thank you so much. I have been looking all over for my husband, but I cannot find him. I'm quite certain that we were supposed to meet here, yet nobody I speak to seems to have seen him. And what does your husband look like, miss? Winterborn. Okay, my husband is Henry Winterborn. Surely you must have known him from the papers? Not that it wouldn't matter here. I am confident that if he were around, I would have recognized him already. Do you remember where you last saw him? Of course I was. Dude, this is embarrassing, but I am not quite so sure. It's alright, dearie. What do you remember? It was raining. The slow vanishing of Lady Winterborn. This is going to be telling 4 different stories. I think I just click. Yeah. Is this Miss Winterborn? Yeah. The message keeps the nightmares at bay, but there's not much left. No. Looks like it hurts. Armoire. Okay. If I close my eyes, I can't almost hear. What was the music? This used to be faces here. Okay. I cannot go outside when it is yesterday. What? How long has it been raining? What day is this? Don't really see anything. Ball of yarn. He always brings it with him when he sneaks at the blah blah blah. And from here, blah. Is there anything else? Don't think. Maybe the servants have seen him. Probably chilly out in the hallway. I should cover up just in case. Okay, now I can actually get to the armoire and outside. Let's try. I haven't slept well. Yes, I just need a bit more rest. Dark night will do me good, no doubt. My medicine. Does she have... Why hasn't the maid finished it yet? What is that? Wait, has her husband just given up on her? A letter from Lord Cavendish. What could he possibly be? I'm sorry for your loss. My most sincere condolences. Oh wait, this is a joke. My husband. See did the maid bring this? Where is she? I don't think anybody's here anymore. My husband should be here in her chambers. I don't think they're there anymore. What is this? I hear voices. It's not alone. I think there's a man in there with her. The door is tick-tick. I can't make out what they're saying. Disturb the shadows. Ornate glass. I could use that. Yep. Door itself is probably thick too. But maybe... Ah, perfect. Not since the conservatory incident. What about her? Lab Has it decreased at all? No, but she mustn't have much left. I haven't refilled her this canter in several days, and I haven't hidden the rest of the cabinet drawers. This cabinet is locked. It is. The glass is thick and the lock strong. It is vital that she doesn't find the key. She needs to regain her composure and her health. More letters are arriving, and rumors abound. A display cabinet in the parlor. How dare they keep the key from me? I should burst into that room right now and deal with that. I will deal with that tomorrow. I think I will have some medicine now. Okay. I think she's pretty much addicted to that medicine. Yeah, it seems like it. Okay. Apparently this is what she sees. Okay, that's enough of that. The most wishful of melodies, one silver satay, was a true master of melancholy, but right now I am in the mood for something more cheerful. Okay, let's go find something more cheerful. I hope Henry won't lock himself up in his study when he gets back. Because of his business grip, we barely get any time together lately. Okay. To the parlor. Felt dizzy. Why was I going downstairs again? I'm not sure now. I was going back to my room. Oh, okay. I can't see how things are going now. It's not letting me leave. I don't know what's wrong. I feel so weak. Oh, everything's gone back to normal. Maybe go to bed. That seems like the right answer. I think she just waited and waited for her husband to get back, not knowing that he's been... Yeah. This has a lot to do with death. Oh, maybe she like got on that medication because she couldn't deal with her husband's death. Lord was now. He was concerned again. But there's more. I'm aware of the dire situation of the Winterborn family. Rumors about the previous mean race, one of the few pieces not yet sold, surviving your fortune alone. I believe that our union would be nothing but mutual beneficial. It's outrageous. What is this all about? I must find the housemaid and demand an explanation. Besides, she has the key to the cabinet. Again. The cracked glass. I can't hear anything. It seems like the room is empty. Or maybe they're hiding from me. Whispered in the dark. How dare they? The Memorial book. Is that the vase he was talking about? I think it is. I wonder if the 1,000 tiny pieces will be as valuable as a whole. Oh, she's mad. What good would it do anything? There's no one there. I think it's time to go back to bed. This mirror should seem a bit transparent. Oh, we're actually going down to the parlor. There's just big flowers here. Rest, maybe later. Oh, wait. Right here, the foyer. But my message is here. Why would I go anywhere else? In the cabinet. Oh yeah, in the cabinet. Uh-huh. But I don't have the key. I have no idea where the maid is. Well, I'll smash the bloody thing open if I need to. Oh no. Books are and more books. Here's one and another. Poetry. What good has it ever done? Well, okay then. Unmarried jargon of the Clockmaster. Without fear and wind vertigo. I don't recognize this title. Where did this come from? When did it come from? Oh no. We're breaking into that thing, aren't we? Yeah, we're breaking into it. She looks mad. The smell of fresh flowers in the morning is one of life's subtle pleasures. I Just go to the foyer. It'll let me. Sounds like the servants are talking in the foyer. But I don't need anything from them right now. And I should not eavesdrop. It is rude. And it's started from yesterday. I have so many memories attached to all the records. Especially the ones I brought back from my trip abroad with Okay. I don't know. Oh. I don't want to play them for too long because I don't want to be copyrighted. I mean, these are old songs, so. I need to remember. This is my favorite family photographs. Paris, Vienna, and New York. That's the order of what I have to listen to the records. Yeah. Yeah, I think I could remember. New York is last, so. Let's head back to the parlor. Okay, I think Vienna's second. So it's Paris. This one. Right? And this one is it Vienna? And then New York. Okay, let's try this again. So, this one? And you have to actually go by date. So, oh, okay. So I think it's this one first. Then it's New York. And then it's Vienna. What is this? Wrong son? What on earth was that? Head back to... Oh, this time it is. Let me pick the room. Let's just go without. Uh-huh. Go to bed. Yeah, something is definitely not right. Uh-huh. I am in fact feeling fit indisposed, but something is not right here. What shall I do today? I could play my harp, or a... Oh, her harp is... Who did this? Because earlier was not covered. Everything's gone back. Look at my fingers, it's gone. Sleep, dream of tomorrow. There's always music tomorrow. Oh. She is wasting away. She does not look too good. I need my medicine. It definitely looks like she's wasting away. Uh-huh. This is gonna be slow. Oh, I think this is where she, this is part of where she, goes. Or not. I was like, expecting her to just fall down the stairs. Dropped a letter. Oh, where did this come from? It's a letter from Lord Fitz. He is a friend of Henry's, if I remember correctly. Hope this letter finds you well. I wish to offer my most profound condolences. What? So daring as to propose an arrangement for our mutual benefit? I'm dreaming of your hand. Yes, a man can dream. Oh, to walk with you in the lushness of your beautiful blah blah blah. Is this real? Or did somebody put opium tincture in my morning tea while you're on something? This has to be a prank. Nobody in their right mind would dare send something like this. I must find the housemaid, provided this isn't some larger furnace. She should know who delivered this. I recall I hear her. Okay, now are we actually headed to the floor? This doesn't look like the maid here, but I hear voices. chilly here. It seems to be stopped. The hands are stuck at 3 o'clock. That isn't an issue. Okay. Oh, it's an issue for sure that because our wedding. Everyone made such a thing about it, out of it. Many were shocked today upon learning of the engagement of his Cruffian heirs after blah 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 blah. So many big words to Henry Winterbourne, Lord Winterbourne of Chesham Green, in a move seen as uncharacteristic for the socialite whose friendship with avant-garde artists such as OK. She declares her intention to move into the family manor of Wiltshire, England, leaving behind a life of glamour in Paris for Britain's green pastures, despite the loud rumors regarding the ruinous financial situation of the Winterbourne family. The heirs insisted that this is a marriage of love, and that moving to the calm of countryside will be a welcome change for her after the frantic activity of the last few years. Oh, I do love it. It won't let me go. It won't let me go here. Oh, wait. Why is there a clock key here? And there's only one other clock I know of. And she actually walks up to it this time. The winding key from the standing clock should fit here. Perfect, I can wind the clock now. Oh, I'm actually setting the number. I don't know what number. Shoot. I did all that and didn't record. That's my bad. But yeah, I ended up getting past it. And he's looking for somebody. Because I sat there, blah blah. Just like, oh, she's crying. I'll be sitting there. Oh, look at how my own sanctuary. Nothing. Flower pot. Tea table. I don't think she actually liked it here. Enjoying the morning sun with a cup of tea is something I never did very often back in Paris. Oh, it looks serene. This baby Ivy is soon starting to climb the wall. Don't particularly see anything else. My goodness, so many bugs. This needs a trim. This is a ficus. I don't know. much about these plants. Uh-huh. Anything else? Don't particularly see anything. This foliage is so thick and okay. I don't think there's anything else. Did I see something move there? She hide something there? No, not quite here, but there is a rustling of leaves somewhere. Somewhere? I remind myself to ask the gardener to trim this a bit. Over there. Oh. There was something here. Turning the leaves and suddenly a blur. A trace. The clucky sound of porcelain. That Agnes. But I don't know what it is after it. And clicky sound of porcelain. Okay. Oh, right. Porcelain teacups. That makes sense. And she takes her a long walk over there. Here, a screaming of pain, red streaks, and knuckles weight like snow, hands so cold, so cold. The pond? Oh dear, no. And then I guess it ends with the bench. The water is no longer screaming. Then where is the sadness coming from? Right there. It is stronger here. That is this sorrow. Why do I feel it? This place is always so soothing to me. But those sensations, they were so vivid and unsettling. And the water. I could have sworn I felt. Wait, what is that? There's something at the bottom of the pond. How could I have not reached into that ghostly water with my bare hands? I need to find something to help me drag it out. I know where I'm going. I'll be back. Alright, went and got an umbrella. Hopefully that'll work. What is that? Oh my dear lord. What happened to you? Who did this to you? Did nobody see anything? Where is everybody? Help. You must find help. Lord Socks? Oh well, she's moving faster now. There has to be somebody here. There. Help. Can anybody hear me? I don't understand. I left this on the table. Am I going mad? But this is not the Parasaur. This is the London Evening Standard. Many were shocked today upon learning of the passage of Henry Winterbourne, Lord Winterbourne of Kensington Green, in a tragic automobile accident. As the car in which he was riding rolled toward the driveway of the Winterbourne Manor, the family cat, which had been missing for days, dashed onto the road in front of the vehicle. The chauffeur gave the driving wheel. No, Henry, dead? This is absurd. He's here. He's upstairs. I was waiting for him to come home, but he never arrived because he was here the whole time. Of course, he's telling me. That's it. He must be in his study. He'll know what to do. He's in his study. He's upstairs. He'll know. He needs to... Everybody turned back to normal slowly but surely. And as she's walking, it just changes. Yep. From bright and cheery to dark and gloomy. Henry, are you there? Henry? What have they done to you? Why did you hide from me? I've missed you so much, my love. I've been away for a while, but I'm here now. Henry, I did something terrible. It wasn't his fault. He didn't observe it, but it hurt so much when you left, and I had such terrible dreams. But I found you now, and I'm never going to let them take you away from me again. I just need one more sip of medicine, and then I'll come back for you and take you home. I'm going to Paris, my love. We're going to Paris. I don't think she's gonna make it. It already looks like she's fading away. I mean, look, she's transparent. Didn't those used to be covered? think I know what's gonna happen. Oh, never mind. Another one of those awful letters. No, this is a different letter. No, it's an invitation to the masked ball. How delightful. Did Henry send this? Will he be there? Oh, I hope so. What a surprise that would be. This must be my mask then. It's so beautiful. Oh, after taking the last sip, after taking one last sip, she collapsed on the floor. I, and as expected, I was expecting Henry to meet me here, but he must be here. Who else would have sent that invitation? Interesting. I have been asking myself the same question. I'm sorry. And you are? Apologies. My name is Jordan Samuels. I am a doctor. Your conversation caught my attention because I too could not recall boarding this train or even waiting at any station. Given the weather outside, I reckon I must have surely brought a coat with me, yet there seems to be no cloakroom in it. I have attempted to bring this up with some of the other guests, but unlike you, they do not seem to be bothered by it. I cannot explain it, but I feel like we should not be here. What do you mean by that, Doctor? Where else do you reckon you should be? I'm not sure. Sure you wouldn't believe me if I told you. Oh, don't you worry about that, dear. If you only knew how much these old eyes have seen, I'd done anything else. Anything could surprise me at this point. Please, sir, I think we all wish to hear what you have to say. Oh, I've, for one moment, very well. I guess I should start at the beginning then. I had been working late night. The nameless virtual. And, incision, observation, pancreas, likely suffering from, I hope that was a cadaver. Dr. Samuels. Excuse me, Dr. Hayward. Yes, Mr. Lowell. Are you sure talking... Why are you talking to the janitor? Now, boys. Calm down. Dr. Samuels, you were saying... Yes, from glance for that... He doesn't look like a doctor to me. More like a hoodlum. Oh. Oh, I think I see. Bunch of white... it's just a case of racism here. Yep. Oh, he kind of seems like a witch doctor now. With every day of fast, but today marks the 33rd day, night, and complete the ritual. I must carry out the final preparations. There is no time to lose. Those buffoons, soon they will know what I am really capable of. Yeah, I'm gonna continue this in the next video. I will continue this. I've been recording for a while, and this seems like it's gonna be a really long video. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed, hit that like button, and if you're new, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell, and I will see you in the next video.